And we're back in Low Ink July. We're going to be bringing you some action from the losers bracket. We have a rematch from earlier in Top Cut of Xanadu and West Broadway Grillers. We actually streamed this one, Hohen, before you hopped on. It was a 3-0 victory for the Grillers, but each game was close. So we'll see if Xanadu can get some revenge here. And I guess it is worth noting this is round 5, so this is the semifinals of the losers bracket. So we still got a lot of tournament left to go here.
Got another 3 to 4 sets to go. This will be a best of 3. And then in losers finals, it will once again be back to best of 5. And then grand finals and the bracket reset, if necessary, will be best of 7. So plenty of Splatoon to be had.
We're going to be going to Tower Control at Black Belly. Last time we saw these two teams play against each other, Sam for West Broadway Grillers was just lighting up Xanadu with the Splat Charger. And now that we're going to a Tower Control map, I think it's safe to assume we're going to see more Stingray action coming out from Sam there. With Xanadu, that anchorless comp, more aggression, might actually work to their favor here on this map where there's so many walls and stuff for them to hide.
Yeah, with that tower in the middle and all those big walls, it can be pretty tricky to make use of a sniper or anything like that. So aggression could actually work really well here, especially considering the meta is shifting away from backlines with all that ink armor.
All of that ink armor. And so we're just waiting for these teams to ready up. It is worth noting that this is a best of 3. Since this is a losers bracket, we want to get these matches over with as quickly as possible. So the first team to win 2 will advance to losers finals to take on Radiance, who you just saw lose in the winners finals 3-2 in a very close set.
Gonna have a replay? Radiance against Avalanche again?
Not if Xanadu or the Grillers have anything to say about it.
That's for sure.
So here we go.
Here we go. And we're synced up.
Whoa. It is an X-Splosh coming out from Xanadu. That is not expected from them. The Tri-Slosher.
We got the double N-Zap.
Yes, the double N-Zap coming out from the Grillers. So they're going armor heavy combined with that Booyah Bomb and Stingray. So some comps we weren't expecting from both teams coming out here heavy, as we're assuming Leo's just going to try to take control of that tower there with the X-Splosh, but ultimately goes down.
Yeah, nicely placed bomb there, just takes down the X-Splosher easily, and West Broadway Grillers is going to sneak a lead out, a very small and early lead as they jump off tower to get to a safe position. And that Booyah Bomb getting stuck under the tower, but still having effect there, thankfully. I did not expect that.
Yes, Jim, one of the older members on this West Broadway Grillers team, a big mainstay for them in the Slayer department here, using the only weapon that is considered a true Slayer, but has plenty of weapons that can paint and give armor for Jim to kind of work with here. However, you see Xanadu pushing up way far. You see Tetra Leke Sky getting all the way up into the Grillers' base, keeping the fight away from the tower. But Xanadu's not able to get past the checkpoint, at least not initially. They'll take a second stab at it right here. But the T-Tech and Slosher going down.
This is going to be
Grillers holding on.
Grillers are going to go ahead and get started with this, but that X-Splosher is going to do some damage there and keep holding things out for Xanadu, and that flank's not going to do much either.
The X-Splosh with 5 KA already. I'm assuming most of those are going to be assists. This is a good X-Splosh map if you're going to do it for something like zones. As you see Sam getting another nice pick there from around the corner.
Beautiful.
But this initial push here coming out from Xanadu, once again getting stalled. And the Grillers do have Stingray ready to go if Xanadu were to try another push again.
And Xanadu's going to go ahead and get that nice pick from the Xplosher. Actually, I think the Xplosher, you mentioned more assists. I think it's more kills than assists at this point.
Just a nice kill from that baller. The slowest baller in the game since the patch came out and changed the baller speed to match that of the heaviness of your weapon. But yeah, if you can get that X-Splash to kind of hold down mid, it can be difficult for the Grillers to get stuff going unless Sam with the charger can pick them off.
This game so far basically locked down around the 85 mark. Quite a mark to be locked down at, but it's happening right now. West Broadway Griller is going to go ahead and break that and move into the 70s and back around that first checkpoint, which is very difficult for them to break, and off into the alley.
Yes, it was very back and forth. Neither team fully getting wiped until Xanadu finally got wiped right there, and that blows the door open for the Grillers to clear 2 checkpoints, and that's going to be huge for them now.
Indeed, what a push. That sniper did jump out, which was the right call at that point. And Xanadu has their chance to start pushing now that they've cleaned up, and they're going to Frosh getting into position to get ready for this late push, or flank as of this time, more like it.
Once again, Xanadu can't get past this first checkpoint. They were trying to do just that, but it's hard to do that with the raid coming out and no players dead for the side of the Grillers. But now the K-Pro going down. If Ninja can stay alive with this Inzap, they do at least initially enough to pop armor here. Oh, and a second armor coming out just immediately, and that's enough for Ninja to escape. So with about 40 seconds left to go here, Xanadu once again can't find an opportunity to get a push as they try right now.
And that's going to go ahead and take out Ninja there, and Xanadu is going to try to move up against West Broadway Grillers here. They're pretty back and forth right now. There's another pick. So this may be the start of something. Just going to chase down that sniper. Excellent move there. Get the backline out. And it looks like they're going to start their last chance push here. And it might actually... This is looking promising.
But the last player alive is the Stingray, and the Stingray is firing now. But with no players alive to get onto the tower for
they got on the tower.
Stingray is not going to be effective. So Xanadu's going to able
to
hold on
to take the lead at the very end.
The Stingray coming
West Broadway
out.
Grillers get locked out at the very end and lose game 1 as a result.
The GG Ray is not as effective when you have 0 teammates alive that can actually hop on the tower while you're raying it. So Xanadu just had to avoid the Ray just long enough to coast past that second checkpoint and claim the lead. So there you go. Xanadu, who lost to the Grillers 0-3 in winners bracket, is now 1 win away from beating them here in losers. As we move on to Rainmaker at Skipper Pavilion, the mode that you would imagine favors Xanadu's comp much more than it does for the Grillers.
Yeah, looking at what happened in the last Rainmaker, this should be an interesting match. Obviously, it's very easy to lock out in this map mode combo, but we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, we saw them play Rainmaker at Fitness, these two teams, and it was a back and forth game. One of the better games we've seen on stream this tournament, with the lead just seesawing back and forth between both teams before it eventually landed on the Grillers side. But now the Grillers 1 game away from being eliminated from this tournament. This is a team that usually finishes around 3rd or 4th every single time they make top cut here, and they're one match away from doing that again. Xanadu, though, this would be one of the best finishes. Well, this would be the best finish they've ever had in this tournament. So, a lot on the line here for both these teams.
Absolutely. So we're gonna head right into it, and there is the sniper on the side of West Broadway Grillers, and Xanadu again with that more aggressive comp. They did bring out the bamboo, which you could, in theory, call it that, but.
Yeah, Leo with the bamboo, who does just immediately get go down. How did Sam get that second kill there? He must have.
I did not see it. I'm just wondering what. Oh, they'll take it. They'll take it.
But can they get any
free kill?
It looks like no Leke Sky coming in with the Tetras able to get a few picks there, but does go down himself. So the Grillers jumping back in, trying to turn this this map control they currently have into a push. But it's going to be difficult to do. Oh, well, actually, just got a nice double there from the CDS player, Ninja. Oh, and the Tetris, the last.
They're going to go straight up. They're going to go straight up.
This is a huge chunk of points coming early.
29 and counting. Another pick. Another pick. Are they going to knock it out? They knock it out on the first push of the game. Or, well, the second, but still.
And just like that, it all unravels so quickly. That game went from 0 to 100 in a matter of about 10 seconds. And Xanadu kind of wondering, how did that go wrong so quickly? But they're going to have to reconnect themselves quickly, because we're going into a decisive Game 3. Winner moves on to the losers finals, and loser gets to start their Sunday evening early. Oh, and they get to do it on Clan Blitz Kelp Dome. Oh gosh.
Oh boy. We don't have Avalanche playing. I was looking forward to that. I love seeing them play Clan Blitz at this point.
So Clan Blitz
so
on this
beautiful.
map,
It's well.
it can be. It comes down to how well you watch your flanks. That grate leads directly to your back door. There's two ways into your base that the enemy can come from if they want to score. So it's going to come down to who has the better callouts to identify where the flanks are coming from, and who can respond to those callouts better. Again, you would think just comp-wise that maybe Xanadu has the faster comp they can use to respond to that, but the Grillers have been showing that their more traditional kind of comp that they're using has just been working out better for them.
If last game's any sort of indication, then yeah, the Grillers can definitely be fast themselves. They just have to effectively make those picks.
And the Grillers taking their time deciding the weapons that they want to come out with here. I think with Xanadu, we'll probably see the MK3 bamboo. Leo has been known to use the bamboozler and use it very well. But the last time these two teams played on Clan Blitz, they had a lot of difficulty getting specials off. So we'll see if that kind of adjustment will be made here in a winner-takes-all, in this set at least, Clan Blitz Kelp Dome game.
Let's get to it, and Xanadu coming out with their own bamboozler this time, actually.
Yes, with that MK3. And again, a little bit more of a quote-unquote traditional
Way
comp.
to counter a tent that did not show up.
Oh, and
Looks like
a lot of blood being spilled early on there by both teams. As everybody just rushes to mid and a giant battle breaks out. The Griller's gonna get the pop though.
Do they have any backup? They have a Booyah Bomb. Doesn't look like the Grillers are ready though.
Unless there's something coming from back door. They are finding ways. Oh, are they scoring from mid? They are.
Oh my goodness.
They're doing the cheesy strat of scoring
Oh my
from
goodness.
mid.
That's beautiful.
Which,
That's beautiful. Xanadu trying to get ready for that big push, and they just, hey, let's score from mid. They're going right for. They were not ready for Frost, but they adjusted.
that's what's kind of scary about this map. As long as the basket is open, there's so many different ways you can get clams in from, especially from the middle there. You can't get a power clam in from middle, but you can get those smaller ones in. As you see a lot of specials coming out from Xanadu as they try to stop this second push that's coming out from the Grillers. But the Grillers are not going away, and in fact getting the picks that they need. They're going to keep this second push here going, and they're going to do a lot of damage here.
Grillers down to 40 and counting rapidly as they continue to put clams in, getting close to a knockout here to send themselves to the losers final, but Xanadu is going to go ahead and block, but they're going for the cheese!
Oh, he did
They
it!
got More cheese.
Opportunity. You got to throw it at just the right kind of arc there and just minute, but still damage done nonetheless for the Grillers as they got a huge commanding lead in the first 2 minutes. And Xanadu with more players going down, you see Cookie advancing. Canceling the splashdown as it lands, and while the suction bomb gets another pick away as well.
Play, and the penalty's down to 9. That was wow.
Grillers just absolutely flexing their muscle right now. With their backs against the wall, they come out strong in the Rainmaker match, and now they're threatening to KO Xanadu right here slowly in this Clam Blitz game. As you see, Leke Sky, who's going to need to get a lot more picks like that, especially now that
Xanadu got 2, but now Broadway Grillers get 3, and the tables have turned just that quickly. Nicely placed suction bomb there, taking one out, and going to slow down Grillers' attempts to KO here. But Xanadu has to be ready. Xanadu has to get ready to recover if they don't want the Grillers to advance.
Xanadu's is having a lot of issue getting comfortable and establishing anything. You see hardly any specials coming out on their side. But you see the K shot for the Grillers just lighting up Xanadu as they have an opportunity to get something going here. They do have some specials. They do have some clams built up. They need to get some picks. There is a trade there. Leo gets a kill. However, Xanadu loses their T-Tech as well, or their K-Shot, and Leke Sky with the Tetris goes down. So Leo,
looks like Grillers are just going to go ahead and push straight into mid and overwhelm Xanadu as they attempt to recover and regroup back in court.
Yes, and it looks like one player is going to be, yes, it's Leke Sky getting a huge double there.
And the bubbles come out.
That's the kind of play Xanadu's going to need to make if they want to win this game. A nice flank there by Leke Sky with the Tetras. Can Leo find a way to get in here as the Grillers are starting to respawn? And they need to find ways to get more picks as bubbles are coming out here.
Bubbles are going to help a lot, and they do get their first score of the game, opening the scoring for Xanadu here in Game 3. West Broadway Grillers, though, ready and attempting to hold. The heavy moves too far up and gets punished there, and the barrier goes up with a total score of 77.
With about 25 seconds left to go here, Xanadu's going to have to find a way to get a lot of picks and a lot of kills all at the same time. It's a tall order for any team to accomplish. But you see Leo
have to.
Getting the pick they need, and they do have some specials ready, so they should, or I shouldn't say should, but they do have an opportunity to slide in.
Multiple down at the end.
Cookie getting more kills, looking to finish with 20 KA in this match. Leke Sky finding a way. Can they get that power clam in there? Trying to clear out. This Booyah Bomb's going to be coming in. A jump's going to be coming in with a power clam, but
the clam scores. Xanadu has to finish this game off, but they have only one up, and he's in the corner, and he's down. That is going to be game for West Broadway Grillers.
What a game by the Grillers. Being down 0-1 in 2 elimination games, flipped the switch and absolutely dominated these last 2. Look at the KAs here when they pop up. Cookie with 21, 23 actually.
23. Oh,
wow.
That's a lot.
Cookie baking up Xanadu and just absolutely dominating that match. What a performance by Cookie and the Grillers as a whole there. My goodness.
Oh boy, so that was Losers Round 5. So now we will get ready for Losers Round 6 in just a little bit here. And that will be West Broadway Grillers up against, there's too many R teams.
It's Radiance.
Radiance, yes, thank you.
Are we going to take a break, or are we just going to keep on going? I mean, it's just a matter of Radiance joining the room at this point.
We could probably take a few minutes.
Let's do it then. We will be back shortly with Losers Finals. You are watching Low Ink in July.